get into film, so started making another reel, making a bunch of monsters and things like that, and sent it off to a bunch of companies in California, and got a call from Fitbit, and I've been there ever since. And I've worked on all kinds of projects. Some have been fun, some have been kind of boring, but it's definitely it's a challenge, and yeah, that's the gist of it. And right now we just finished working on a movie called Immortals, and we're in the middle of working on Twilight Breaking Dawn, and a movie called Ted, but a small-mouth teddy bear.
So what was the transition like between games and film? Did some of your skills transfer, and were there new skills that you needed to pick up?
The difference between the two industries is getting smaller and smaller. The more advanced video games get, and at the same time, a lot of the skills you learn in video games to do things faster and quicker, and in film you don't always need like incredible amounts of detail. Like if you look at a movie like Lord of the Rings or any of those movies where there's like crowds and crowds of people, little digital people, most of those are just like game res characters, and they're fed through like a game engine. And there's AI. So the two industries are definitely becoming a lot more similar. You had to think of it more on a shot basis, because you're making a film now and you're seeing something once. So a lot of times you're just doing something that looks good from camera, from the viewer's eyes. And in a video game, because you can usually see a character moving around. You can rotate the camera around at 360 degrees. You want to pay a lot more attention to making something look good from all angles. In film, you can hide a lot of things.
Cool. Well, guys, I think at this point, I'm going to have them come up. We have a single microphone in the front of the room, so it's going to take them a few minutes to get up here.
Great question.
So, come on up. You guys have about 5 minutes, and then Mr. Jeffries has to go.
Not salary questions. Wait for it. Here comes the salary question.
You can ask whatever you want.
How much vacation time do you get?
How much what? Vacation time?
How much vacation time do you get?
It depends. Like, you start out with a couple weeks, I think, when you start. And then the longer you're at a particular studio, sometimes they'll add on a week here and there. And also the industry, like sometimes, it's all dependent on getting film projects. So sometimes there's like gaps in between projects. So then you're kind of left to your own devices, and you can take a longer vacation. You just won't get paid.
Next question.
So, what is an annual salary range in that area, Adam?
I'm not even sure. It depends.
That's a better way to put it. That's a better
You're
way.
probably coming out of school. I think I started out here probably around 40 or 50, but it's gone up. That was starting salary. And there are people that make pretty good money. I mean, one of the things about the industry is it's become global, so a lot of studios will use labor in other countries where they can get it a lot cheaper. So our salaries haven't exactly kept growing and growing and growing and kind of stay at the same spot, but it's comfortable. I mean, I'm complaining.
Next question.
What's the hardest rig you've ever done?
Oh, that's a tough one. We got like one of the guys from Immortals.